It's currently 3:34 in the morning of December 25th. We're going to look at the Nintendo Wii U eShop. Now, disclaimer, I do not have a capture card, so you're going to see some wall. So, I don't know. Take it as you will. So, this is the Wii U eShop in 2022, and I want to just look at it because the Wii U eShop is closing in March 27th, so I just want to look at it just for giggles. Just because, like, yeah, it was fun to go on it, but, like, yeah, whatever. If it's closing down, who cares? But let's start off with criticism. Like, I don't know what happened here. Like, if Nintendo just took that, like, something off, had, like, 2 pages here, and just add this here, and just, like, Splatoon takes up 2 things, and they just added a new releases, and couldn't think of anything, so yeah, that's good. And I know they used to have a video which had not Pokemon, what am I talking about? YouTube, Netflix, and Crunchyroll, which none of those work to this day. Actually, none of the video streaming services work. Start off with Zelda. It's weird to see, like, The Legend of Zelda deserves to be here. It's a popular game. But why Splatoon? It's a new IP and all, but it's not as popular as Zelda. I mean, Zelda, this was kind of the only mainline Zelda game to be it's exclusive to Wii U in a sense. But yeah, that's as much as it is, a sense. Nintendo Selects. There we got the Wind Waker HD, but that was released like a month, I think, before the game released physically. It probably released in the next year physically, so that's how most people played it digitally. Kirby Triple. I think it's weird how you can view it. You can view all the 3DS eShop. You can add to your wish list. You can look at trailers of it. You can't buy it though. It's like, what's the point of even adding these? It's like, no, why? Pikmin 3. I bought this game, Pikmin 3, on Amazon. It never showed up to my house. God damn Amazon. NES Remix. Those were fun games. I never noticed how Remix is capitalized. Remix 2 is not capitalized. I don't know if that was a mistake on Nintendo's part or what. That's it. Mario Kart. This was actually, I bought my Wii U probably like 2019 maybe? But yeah, for some reason this came on it for free. I mean, someone bought it, so it might as well be free for me, but I don't know if they wiped any date off of it or what and just somehow stayed. Yeah. New releases. There was no new releases. I remember when Pad Time released, it was a big deal considering it was one of the first games in 2020. It was the first game, I think, in 2022 to be released on the Wii U, which is it? RTL. I don't even know what this game is. Yeah, 2021. I've had time to release, which is cool. Not a good game. It's an interesting game, as is. That's a good concept, but it's okay for what it is. Shakedown Hawaii. I have no idea why you would release this game, but you would never release Retro City Rampage. Go figure. It's really all that's released. The core story is that game is hard. Like all the mainline classic horror, Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, Leatherface. I can't even get past the first level. So yeah, if you go to new releases and go down far enough, see like the new releases, like Konami releasing TurboGrafx. Nobody really played them. Yeah, Mario games like Pokemon, Zelda, Kirby, Virtual Console, Indies, Lego, Sonic, bestsellers, games demos, DLCs, sale, PGs, multiplayer, games for kids, eshop exclusives, budget, platformer, sports games, and recommended for me. We had it all. So let's look at Mario games. Let's like for just going a little tangent here. One, I don't know if these borders were here. It may have been there, but I don't remember. But then again, I don't really play. I don't play the Wii U much. It's just like you pop it, you turn it on once in like a week or a month. You go on eShop, you play a game, you turn it off. You don't turn it on again until like the next week or month. But yeah, like I had 64 games. They looked horrible. Same with NES games, but for some reason, GBA and SNES games. This wasn't a really good example because for some reason it looks dark. But yeah, uh GBA and SNES games look really nice. Mini Mario and Friends Amiibo Challenge. There's at least one amiibo is required to use a sophomore, so it's a free game, but it's quote unquote free. But it's like it's a Mario vs. Donkey Kong game, so it's nothing really special. I think it is the best use of amiibos by far because it has so many. Just using one of the amiibos unlocks a whole stages for characters. And don't tell anybody that said the best use for amiibo is some random free game on the Wii U. That doesn't sound good on my resume. Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3. I bought this strictly for the. It's like it comes with e-reader levels that were on there originally that were possible to get today. Basically impossible. And it comes with about 30. I just got for those, and they're fun. New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U released together for about $60. Like 3 years later, Nintendo releases this on the Switch for $60. Even though they released New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U separately. So, for the life of me, I don't know why Nintendo make an idea like that, but yeah, apparently so. Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars. Oh wow. Yeah, this wasn't a good era for Nintendo. It's like the main focus on game was tipping stars to people so that they can buy more necessities, quote unquote necessities, for stages. So they just named a whole subtitle for this. It's like, oh, Deathloop, going back in time. Which it doesn't sound too bad, but yeah, you get the picture. Yeah, look at NES games. some reason this awful, ugly ass picture, like how Dr. Mario doesn't look clear. Like, no, it doesn't. The board. I don't know if these. Well, I don't know if it's a TV I'm using or what, but for some reason there's a border up here that's. It doesn't look good. I don't know what it is. It might be the TV. Well, I don't know. Yeah, here's Super NES. It looks good, apart from the damn border here. Yeah. At this point, what are you going to argue about? Wii was slow. Yeah, it's slow. I used to, when I used it, tapping forwards or backwards or whatever you tap, it just stutters, basically lags. You have to wait for a few seconds, which is annoying. But yeah. Pokemon games. There's like no mainline Pokemon game on anything except that they released Pokemon Rebel U, which, wow. Zelda games. Hyrule Warriors. Oh god. Yeah, this is, well, I can see quality in this game, but it's not my kind of game. I mean, at least not my kind of Zelda-like game. I mean, it has Zelda assets, but it's mostly shut off your brain, have fun mowing down enemies. So yeah. Kirby games. Kirby's Epic Yarn was pretty fun. I liked it when I played it. Yeah, I don't like some of these games, like Dream Core, Superstar. Doesn't sound good. Sonic games. It's weird how they never released a. Oh god, what is that called? Like, released a virtual console for like Sega games, like Sega Genesis or Master System. Just 3 Sonic games are mentioned here, which these two up here are hated, which I never played this one, so I'll tell you. Good for me. Transformers, okay. Lego games, which I played a ton of Lego games. I think like almost every game here I've played except for Star Wars Force Awakens. If it counts, I've seen the movie. What else? Indie games. If they're the only worlds. I'm not gonna look over all 9 of this, but yeah, like Rumble. It's a fun party platformer game. I liked it. I play a single player, but yeah, it's still fun single player. Affordable Space Adventures is, yeah, I've heard good things about it. It's like a single player game, but you can play up to like 3 players, and it works pretty well. Gunman Clive HD. It's like Mega Man. Oh my god, I'm so tired. It's like 3:50. And I'm just sitting here in my basement just looking at Wii U games. Detroit being 16. Yeah, Gunman Clive is. It's like Mega Man. Nothing bad, it's just Mega Man. Fast Racing Neo is pretty good. This is the only one I played. I've never played the Wii or Switch one, so it's like a futuristic Wipeout F-Zero type of game. It's pretty fun. The Binding of Isaac Group. This game took forever to release on the Wii U. Nintendo saying we can't release this game. It has bad religion in it or whatever. I don't remember the exact words, but like, yeah, like just me look at this, like I think that says enough. Jesus Christ. They released that on 3DS, but only new 3DS systems only. Shantae. They wanted to release Shantae's Pirate Curse, Shantae and the Pirate Curse. So they said, okay, we're going to hold you back. We're going to release Shantae Risky's Revenge out. A first Shantae game, technically, on the Wii U. They're both fun. Okay, apparently not. I don't know if it was that way or the other way around. I just heard of it from somewhere else. But yeah, this one came out first. Then I was like, I think it was the other way around. And then I saw Neil was pretty fun with it. Toki Tori. Yeah, that was a remake of the Game Boy game. The same title. First console. We'll come back to later. Best sellers. It's weird to see a bestseller with like 9,000 reviews compared to like Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap compared to Legend of Zelda: Wind Waker HD. It's like yeah, the most I think every one of these games is virtual console except for a handful. Games with demos, they just were stupid how they did demos. Like before, you can play as demos as many times as you want. So now it's like you can only play demo up to like 5 to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, whatever times the game chooses. I don't know if it even goes up past 30 or lower past down 5. It's like why would you make that as a rule? It's going to detract a lot of people. Here's the DLCs. This was weird. It's like you can download the game for free, but that's all you can do. You can't play any games. You have to spend $10 just to buy something. Wii Sports Club. Oh God. Yeah, I remember. Oh jeez. It's like you had to download a purchase pass. It's purchase a pass for 24 hours for $2 of us, I think. Or you can go download all the games for $40 because for some reason this loads up there. Yeah. Baseball and boxing were mixed together, which God knows the reason why they're mixed. But yeah, this game costs like $70 usually. And that's used. Again, this was another one that was downloaded on the Wii, like Mario Kart 8. Fatal Frame. This this is what Take 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 should have done. It's, it's a horror game, and like the taking pictures part of it, which is fun. But you spend like an hour just roaming around, having fun. And then I think past the second chapter it is, they tell you to buy it, but it's like you spend $50 just on a game that may or may not be good. So that's a risky bet. Games on sale. Anything I could buy for 61 cents. These were the only virtual console games ever on a discounted price for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, nothing really interesting. There's some good games and like nothing like mind blowing interesting. eShop, it's weird to see eShop, a Nintendo eShop with only 43 exclusives. Most of these suck. Like, Fast Racing Neo is pretty fun. Like, some of these are really good. Pushmo World, which is like the 3DS port. It's like nothing special. It's like an HD Pushmo game, but that's about it. Dr. Luigi. We need to release a Dr. Luigi game on the year of Luigi. It's released at the last possible day you can do it. So why would you do it? It's a fun enough game. It's lacking content, but yeah, that's about it. Spin the bottle. Bumpy surprise party. I bought this game because I've heard it was cool. And it was only $12. That's all I have to say. Wii U Panorama reviews are like it's like Google Maps where you can watch some things. Paris, Carnival Rio, Bird's Eye View, Kyoto and Kyoto. I don't think Paris is actually no. Bird's Eye View, which filmed in Italy? Yeah, an Italian countryside. Real double decker tour in London. They had Kyoto. I think this is Japan. Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. I'm good at world history, but I don't know if I assume. Chasing Aurora was that long? I don't know. Well, that's not good. Apparently, I can't look at Chasing Aurora. That's fine. Anyways, yeah, there's games for kids, multiplayer. Uh, these are the only good games you can play for kids. Octodad. Yeah, it definitely is fun. It's a fun game to just play. It's a hard controlling game, but yeah. Multiplayer, I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot. I'm not looking over those, but you can get the picture. I think the same for RPGs. Yeah, it's like 4 pages. Yeah, most of these are just turbo graphics on the first page. So that deters the attraction. Fun on a budget. I mean, some of these games are fun. Is there anything here that's not a budget? There's some games here that you wouldn't want to buy. Like, I don't know who would want to buy some of those games, but yeah, that's it. Platformer sports games recommend for. Platformers. Not looking over those. Yeah, I love my sports games like I love Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. Yeah, these are just regular sports games. Archery is there. Looks, yeah, like going back to the archery game and the day at Carnival. Oh my god, that looks super good. Where was the shooting range in the archery? $9.95. That is an odd price. Yeah, you can see all the quality. Recommend it for me. Most of these games are either like I played it, I have it. It's like I don't really care to play for it. Yeah. And this is the part where people hate it. There's only 7 virtual console. TurboGrafx is hidden for some reason.